are here with the next section of your descriptive answer writing. So today we are going to discuss another question. The question from my end would be, discuss the potential advantage and challenges that are associated with your employment linked incentive scheme, ELI scheme, and its implication on India's labor market. So this employment linked incentive scheme, it's very important because even in your budget this year, government has given special focus on your employment and other aspects. So when I talk about employment linked incentive scheme and all, it becomes very important that you read what is given in the budget, and then based upon it, you have to write this answer. So first of all, in the introduction part, for this kind of a question, what you can write is, you can write about what are the potential, in the introduction part, what you will be writing. You'll be writing about ELI scheme. What is it? If it was launched, you know the launch year. Definitely you will be knowing it. So you can write about it. Then in the, you can also start with a quote if at all you have any quote from employment part. You can also start with the data of unemployment. If you have unemployment rate, PLFS ka data, you can start with that as well. But that depends upon you, how you want to innovatively start it. So these are a couple of ways via which you can start your answer. But definitely in the introduction part, briefly, you have to discuss about the ELI. In the main body part, what you have to write is, you have to write about potential advantages. So you need to write about what are the advantages when we talk about your ELI scheme. With advantages, you also need to tell what are the certain challenges that are involved. So since it's a 500 words question, there's a lot of scope that is there. You can write at least 4 to 5 advantages, then 4 to 5 challenges if at all will be facing, if we feel that there is something which is associated with it. And then what will be its implications on the labor market, or if not implication, you can also talk about what is way ahead or what more needs to be done in just 3 to 4 points. And then you can definitely conclude your answer. In the conclusion, what you are going to write is, so if I talk about the conclusion and all, so what you can write is, in the conclusion, you can write about how more such schemes are necessary, or why such schemes are required. You can also write something from SDG, so Sustainable Development Goals you can write, or you can also write about how these schemes are going to help in your in bringing in Amrit Kal. So Amrit Kal related aspects also you can write, but that depends upon you. It depends upon your innovation, how you want to attempt it. So when next, if we move ahead and we talk about other aspects of this employment and all, so I would say that you learn certain data, specific data which is for your PLFS, and then at least remember certain schemes, because that is important. Apart from this, you can also remember certain, what is the gross value addition contribution of respective sectors and their corresponding proportion in what kind of employment they are able to provide. So all this you can tell. I hope it's clear. Anything if you want to ask, you please ask first. But definitely your word limit should not cross 600 words. It should be within 600 words. It can be somewhat between 530 to 550, it will be okay. But then 600, don't cross it, because you'll not be able to attempt the full paper then. Then the next thing is, you can just discuss about, or in this answer itself, you can also discuss about what budget has said about, or what economic survey has said about it. Not only this, in your various indices which we have read in the recent past, you can also add them to your introduction or your conclusion. That depends upon your innovation. That's all from my side. So all the regulatory subscription, it's an offer of 50%. If you want, you can take it. One more thing, so those who are preparing for 2025, there is a webinar that is there on 20th of October. So if you want, and if you feel that you want to take part in such a webinar, then on 20th of October at 4 p.m. you can get yourself registered, and do watch it, that how for the next year you can prepare well in time. That's all from my side. Anything if you want to ask, please ask. I'm waiting for your questions, if at all you have any.